Oftentimes, of shootings of this nature, there are some sort of connections, but the specifics of these cases, we don't know right now.
These killings gang-related at this point?
Nothing specific, because we're looking at each one of them as an individual incident, and then if we could tie them together, and then that's how we kind of classify them. But right now, we're just looking at each one in the totality of each circumstances and see if we could make any connections or draw any parallels in between them. We are the police. We're part of the community. We need their help. We need their assistance. We can't do this on our own. Even if they could step forward anonymously, we have a bunch of different things in place, like Crime Stoppers. We have our own tips line. Anything that they can do to bring up information or bring forth information, we would definitely appreciate that, and we need that desperately. We have a very active community and a very active police department trying to address this. We realize this is a problem and a growing trend. When I first started here 28 years ago, when we used to deal with youth in these type of situations, we were usually dealing with people in the 17 to 20 year range. Now we see it from 13 to 17, and it just seems to be getting a little bit more younger and more violent. We have a number of programs at the police department. We have officers teaching in the school, gang resistance, education and training. We have the RIP program, reduction, intervention, prevention. And the most important thing that we've done over the past few years is kind of get partnerships with the community. I can't emphasize that enough. We get help from the Urban League, Urban Youth Impact, the ministers in the community. So we have a very active and engaged community, and we're trying to do all we can, but it's still not enough. These things, sometimes they seem to run in a little bit of a cycle. If this was one that was with retaliation, what often happens is one side shoots at another side, and it kind of goes back and forth and it escalates. We've had times in the city where we've had this type of thing happen before. So anytime you see these things, you don't want any shootings in your city, but when you see the number of them and in close proximity geographically and time-wise, it's definitely something that we're very concerned about.